Hello, hello, and welcome to Parkesson. My name's Jake, and today we're going to be talking about Oblivion at Alton Towers. Now, Oblivion opened in 1998 as the world's first vertical drop roller coaster, but it's only 87.5 degrees. Shut up! I don't care. It cost over £12 million to build, and this B&M dive coaster features an impressive 180-foot drop, of which just 60 feet is above ground level, which means that the vast majority of this drop is concealed underground. Oblivion doesn't feature any inversions in its 1,222 feet of track, but it does reach a top speed of 68 miles per hour and tops out at 4.5 Gs of force, making this one of the most intense roller coasters in the UK. Usually in these reviews, I would analyse the whole ride from start to finish. However, with Oblivion, all that happens really, it's a bit of a one-trick pony. You slowly start cresting up the lift hill. You get to the top. You get some fantastic views. You can see all over Alton Towers. One of my personal highlights of this view is the unique aspect or perspective you get of the Alton Towers ruins. That's really cool to see. Although you don't get to appreciate it for very long, as before you know it, you are cresting over the drop. Now, this drop you are held for a few seconds, which is sort of extremely anxiety inducing, as you can imagine. However, after a few seconds, there's a clunk underneath you and you drop 180 feet into the ground, never to be seen again. But alas, you do come out the other side, and you do sort of a 180-degree turn. You've got a tiny little time hill back into the brakes. That was good, wasn't it? So yeah, Oblivion is a really short ride, but it does pack a mighty punch. As for the theming on Oblivion, the actual ride itself is about what you'd expect. It goes up and then it drops. I've just said that, haven't I? But no, the queue line is immaculately themed. There's lots of structures you go through, sort of like a tower thing at one point. Don't really know how to describe it. When you get into the station, the theming is excellent. There's TV screens in front of the trains playing a video from the Lord of Darkness, who is the part of the backstory of the ride. He's a very cool guy. It's very immersive. There's the Oblivion soundtrack, which is quite iconic, is always playing in the station. It's very, and yeah, it is just a very well themed experience, really. I say from the ride, although you wouldn't expect much theming on a B&M dive coaster over that time, unfortunately. The drop is very intense. Obviously it's the standout of the section of the ride. It's the only real draw to the ride. I mean, the views you get from off ride, I mean, are exceptional. I'll throw in some clips, but you can just see the fact you're able to get so close to the drop and to the trains going down. It is amazing to see, and to sort of hear the screams just of people on the ride just disappear into the ground is quite an amazing spectacle. The operations on Oblivion are pretty good. It is the highest throughput roller coaster in the UK at the moment. But no, it can run a maximum of 7 trains at any one time, which is fantastic by UK standards. The queue times are very short. You can get 16 people on per train. And also, one of my favourite things about Oblivion is the tiered seating, like this. I don't know. Second row of seats is sort of raised a little bit higher than the front row, which gives everyone the same kind of views over the drop and obviously everywhere else. And yeah, Oblivion is an exceptional roller coaster. Let me know your thoughts on Oblivion down in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Jake, and you've been watching Parkesson. I'll see you later.